Hey students, it's Nate getting back to you with some more information. Welcome to week 2. Now you've got an assignment under your belt and you've been navigating through the Canvas site and looking at all the resources available for you. So basically in each week's module, you're going to see 4 categories of content. Videos, those are lectures from me or videos of the cases. Case videos are also in the assignment, embedded within the assignment. Lecture slides. Lecture slides are my slides. If I was in the classroom giving that lecture live, it would be the slides that I would use to give that lecture. So my lecture slides combined with my video of me talking to you kind of give you the bulk of what you need for that week's content. Lecture slides are always listed as PDF files. You can open those every time. However, the PDFs are static, so if there's links within there, you can't click on them and they won't be active, usually. So sometimes I also provide a Google Slide version of the lecture slides. And if you have Google Apps on your computer, you have a Gmail account, you have access to Google Drive, you have Google Apps. If you have Google Apps, you have Google Docs, Google Word, Google Slides. They're all free, by the way. And you can run those Google Slides that way. And that'll give you all the interactive stuff that's within those presentations. So usually the slides are at the very least PDF. Sometimes I also provide you with Google Slide versions. Videos, lecture slides, documents. Documents are other things. Could be handouts, something to read. It could be a website page. Not every week do you have documents, but those are listed in there as documents. And then the fourth one and most important one, assignments. Okay, so assignments are listed in there as well. So that's how your content is chunked into each weekly module. It's in those categories, so you can kind of get used to looking for the stuff. For week 2, you'll notice that there are no lecture slides, but you will see that there is an assignment. It's on the GOP tax plan. So that's your first big 50-point assignment with some research on question 4. Now, in the written assignments where there is research asked, make sure you go look at the assignment rubric, which is in the week 1 module, grading rubric, and also look for the good examples that are posted on Canvas. So right now there's just one sample good writing assignment, and in there you'll see how the student did a quality written response, first of all, and secondly, how they responded to a question in the written assignment that asked for outside research from the student. So that's detailed in there as far as what that looks like. I want you to refer to your research within the answer. Don't just list the URLs at the end of your assignment. You need to refer to your research within the answer. You can use links or just put the URLs within the answer. But refer to the as shown in Dr. Scharff's article on integrated marketing, and that's listed in there. So I don't care if you actually use proper MLA or APA format, but I do want you to at least refer to your research within the answer when it's requested. On the written assignments, typically research is asked for maybe 1, sometimes 2 questions. It's not for every question, but on those you'll need to do a certain amount of research to be considered for an A grade on the writing assignment. If you don't want to get an A or a B and you're comfortable with the C, then you can do less research or no research at all. If you do no research at all on a question that you answer from a written assignment that is requesting research, you probably won't get points for that answer. So just know that because it's a question asking for research, it is not an opinion question. It is asking you to do some research and show that research. So when there's a research question in the writing assignments, if you don't do research, you will probably not get credit for that question. Okay, so 50-point assignments, however many questions there are, you divide it by those number of questions, and that's the point value for each assignment. Okay, so in week 2, you do have the assignment, and you also have an extra credit assignment. So in week 2, I'm kind of giving you the opportunity to get familiar with the Canvas site. So there's no hard lecture yet. All of that starts in week 3. So in week 3, you'll see the modules start getting more robust with lecture slides and videos. So in week 2, you do have an extra credit assignment, and I think it's 20 points, and that is talking about the U.S. debt. Is it a good thing that the U.S. has debt, or is it not, or is it a bad thing? So some people think U.S. debt's not really a problem. Based on our percent of GDP, it's not a big deal. Other folks think our national debt is growing and we're becoming a debtor country, and that's going to weaken our position in the global marketplace and possibly mess up the value of the dollar, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So you'll see on that extra credit assignment a bunch of research links, and you can look at those and educate yourself about the U.S. debt. And what we're doing with this extra credit assignment is our version in online world of a discussion. So you'll come up with an opinion after looking at some of the research links. You know what? I don't think the U.S. debt is a problem. And that'll be your opinion, and you'll support it by writing a post in the discussion. I don't think the U.S. debt is a problem. Here's why. You can use some of the research links I provided you if you want to get a guaranteed A grade category. Then you also do some of your own research on top of that. But claim a position for or against U.S. debt and support it with some research and reply to some other students' posts in there. So that's extra credit. It's optional. You don't have to do it. But yes, in week 2, I'm already giving you an extra credit assignment. There probably won't be any other extra credit assignments until we get to week 12. Week 12, when I might offer a second extra credit assignment. So that's it for the extra credit in the class, by the way. So there's a week 2 one, and that's worth 20 points. And in week 12, I may offer a second extra credit assignment. I'm saying may because it depends on how this class is doing on their GPA, etc. So if week 12 rolls by and you haven't heard from me regarding extra credit for the class, send me an email. And extra credit is always offered to the entire class, and there's no individual extra credit opportunities for individual students. These are the extra credit opportunities, week 2 and week 12. Okay. All right. Thanks for listening. So after week 2, so make sure you're familiar with Getting Around Connect. You've got the textbook ordered or some way of getting the content for all those lectures material. And you're familiar with the course and you've read the syllabus and you kind of know how to communicate with me and what's going on. So that's what week 2 is all about to get comfortable. All right. Thanks for listening. Good luck.